we now have 4 natural gas generators running off one single pump. Hi guys, welcome to episode 11. We have got a lot to get on with today. We need to finish off the hydrogen system so that we can actually start producing energy through the electrolyzers, etc. over here. So we need to get that sorted out. We also need to sort out, make sure this power is working effectively. So let's just quickly have a look at that while we're here. So we need to make sure that is all done. Looks like I might need to put in more ladders unless the priority is such that they don't. Well, let's tell you what. Let's leave that going because they may. No, they won't be able to reach that. Let's just put another ladder in and do that as 7. Yeah, so they should then be able to reach all that without any problems. So that should then allow us to have this power here to this water pump. Still holding. It's not quite over yet. It's getting there. So we should then be able to wire this up into a its own natural gas generator. Right, okay. So, a couple of things I'm thinking of is here we seem to go to the gas one. We are still putting in 1,000 at a time, and it's actually using 1,000 at a time. So I'm wondering whether it's time to revisit this so that we change the order of these so that the water can drop down over multiple rows of batteries rather than single rows, and also if we then put a pressure valve in there that should theoretically just kick out the required quantity of gas down to the pressure that these things actually need. So I think that is going to be next on the agenda after they have finished this. So what are they going to be working on? Let's have a look at the priority. So it's only food that's theoretically priority 7. I'm going to take these down to 6 because they need to, for the time being, because they really do need to be getting on and sorting out the. See, these are getting harvested automatically at 5. So I think actually, do you know what? Let's chuck it as 5. The more things we got at a higher priority, the slower things will actually get achieved. So we should be seeing them get over here, although actually I've just spotted a reason why they may not be busy over here. They can't get up. So if I pop that there, that should then allow them to come over and actually get on with that job. And I think that puff's gone out of there. I hope so. Anyway, let's lock that for the time being. So I'm hoping that that will now allow them to just get on and do all this. Let's have a quick scan at the decor. Yeah, so those tiles are making a massive impact at hiding the effects of the heavy watt wire, but just having any of it anywhere really does not make the place look like a blood scene from somewhere. You've seen it, it's so red. Oh dear me. Right, that's done. So why is nobody else coming? Is it because I've got people on power? You know what, let's just he's now a level 6, so let's change jobs. So where does he rank now? Okay, Lindsay's is a 9, Abe's a 6, and Toby C's a 5. I'm going to take power off for the time being, so hopefully they will get on and do some work. That's something I need to pick up on. Why would they go through there? Okay, it's a shorter route, but okay. That I need to revisit, because I think I need to, like I said, I think I need to move these natural gas generators across so that I can actually have rows of batteries going down, each cooling as they go. I think that'll make things a little bit more effective for us. So, slowly getting there. That Dan Jam with that long face. Yeah, it is. I mean, seriously. Oh, and now he's not well either. Okay. What's this? Clay. Let's, I'm sorry, but I shouldn't have anything in here. Let's get all that lot swept. I'm going to cancel all that level because I'm not actually doing anything up there at the moment, so theoretically they don't need to go in and out there. But anywhere where they're actually... What is that? What on earth has Tobu C got an issue with? What type of person is he? Okay. No, it didn't tell me. Let's follow. That's an interesting hide areas within hide areas that are within Duplicant's reach. So is that just telling me where he can go? Ah. That's an interesting overview. I've never spotted that before, so that will actually help a lot when trying to replan things out. Oh, okay. Cool. I do like that. Right, okay, so what's going on with this? Not got any power. No, you haven't got any power. Okay, so my only concern is once this all connects up, is that I'm going to drain all this battery power so quickly and not actually produce sufficient hydrogen to help mitigate the requirements. Let's have a look. Yeah. Where are they again? I really feel like actually changing this priority again so they actually do what I want them to do. Right, okay, that food can go down a bit. So really, we've got a lot of food there. Especially now I actually allowed them to eat meal lice. Yeah, that was a big boo-boo to say the least. Having starvation when you got flipping 13,000 calories. Okay. Come on, let's get this finished. Come on. So that door works a treat. Hang on. When it's open, it that's a bit backward. So the door's closed. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'll let you off. The effect takes a while, by the looks of things, for it to work. Right. Okay. So what have we got going on here? So we've got power to these circuits, which means we've got power to this pump. So which means we've got water being pumped up. Why is that yellow? I've not seen anything to explain why that would be yellow. Maybe there's different type of pipe. Liquid pipe. Details. So that's made out of sandstone. Ah, and that one's out of absolite. Right, okay, so it's actually just telling me you've got two different types of pipe. Okay, that's good. So what's going on here then with this oxygen production? Have we started to... yeah, we're shipping out polluted oxygen. That base is going to be really upset. Look at that. Talk about low concentration. Okay. Okay, well, that will work itself out. Just give it a little bit of time. As long as I've just spotted something else there, let's just take this. Take that to A7 and open. And we need to sweep. Sorry, this is going to be priority 8. I need everything out of there that is actually producing any polluted oxygen. I'd hope they'd actually let's get that done as well. I need this done now, because that is going to affect everything. Let's disable that one as well, because I don't need both pumps running while we're pumping polluted oxygen around. Yeah. A little bit of oxygen's going in there, but not sufficient to really help. So once they've got this out of the way, we'll restart up the old system. Now, it'll be interesting to see what sort of temperature we've got. So let's have a look. Right, so it's getting a bit closer. So it's got polluted oxygen going in at 27.4 degrees, and then it comes out at, you can tell, show me, gas pipe contents at 8.8 degrees. Okay, so is that right? That was 27. So what's that then? 8.8. Okay, that's a vast improvement on temperature. Okay, we really need all that out of the way, so these guys. Thinking about this, I could probably do with having these on a one circuit, and the pumps and the cooling on a separate one. That way these can continually produce oxygen all day long, all day and all night, and then we could turn the others off. Or what else could we do? So obviously we've got no power now. That means nothing else has got power, which is a problem. Okay, I'm going to have to put somebody back on jobs for running. So let's put Toby C and A, because you both need to increase your speed. Let's say which is which. So if I disabled that one as well, that means no more water is going to be pumped up. Disable. No, that's what I want. Disable building. So I turn those two off. So all that's going to be running is this section. Nowhere near the weeds walls, which is typical. But at least we'll only have one thing pumping polluted oxygen around until we can actually get this sorted out more effectively. see what's going on with this. So no, I want the battery. So it's just starting to climb. Nope. Starts to climb just as demand overtakes it, so they must be using it elsewhere. Okay, so before I can actually start really getting this up and running, I'm going to need to get my power sorted out, which includes getting this gas pump working. So I'm going to move these around and get this lot all dug out. Yeah, get all this lot dug out, and then we'll hopefully, I'm going to turn off this actually because it's disabled building, so we'll knock off all that lot for the time being, until we can actually, so we've got the area clean at least. What's going on there? Seed no vase, yeah, seed no vase, yeah, of course, that's fine. Let's get everything out. At least there's no more polluted oxygen in there because of slime. Right, so that's off. So we're going to dig out that and we'll put in mesh tiles going across there. And I think I'm going to deconstruct this system. It doesn't really work at the moment because there isn't insufficient. It's too much pressure here basically, and everything else is currently going down here and being dealt with that. So that's fine. Okay, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll put in a new hydrogen unit. Put them over there a bit, I think. Possibly about there. Are you going to let me do it yet? Come on. No? Right. Why don't you let me do that? Because there's a door there. Let's deconstruct that. Oh, it was already deconstructed, or supposed to be getting deconstructed, but they didn't do anything with it. Come on, let's get it finished. Who's that doing that? Toby C. Oh, you're leaving it. Right, okay, do you know what? In that case, you're going to go there. So while they're asleep, let's just... no, I think I'm going to have to wait for that one to be built before I even take this offline, because I think that will send things into a nasty spiral for going wrong. I'm just looking at this, thinking we've got 2 gas pipes going around. Realistically, I should only need to have 1. Right, okay. I know what I'm going to do. Let's get off that view. So is that a priority 7? No, it's not. No wonder they're not even coming up here yet. And I still haven't done it. 7. So. Okay. We're okay for... I'm going to deconstruct those. And I'm also going to put in a 3rd. Because once that's out of the way, I can actually put in the okay, power. Okay, so all of that's 7. Perfect. Because that will give me, if as it's spaced out, that should give me sufficient space here to put rows of batteries down that are all connected and all on the same circuit. in the hope of getting up to our maximum 20 kilowatts. Okay. Oh, you've gone that way around. Okay. So while they're working on that, I will look at the plumbing of the pipes. So the carbon dioxide needs to go out. So we're going to put that down. Straight down. Cancel that one actually. They can join up underneath the in the actual pipe work. Yeah. And then that way. That means the gas needs to be able to come in from the top, and we'll do that. And we'll also extend that up just slightly further, just so that we can, yeah. Okay. All right, so that looks a little bit neater. So I've got a filter here. So maybe what I actually need is a filter in the middle here that chucks it down, so the carbon dioxide down here, but then sends everything else the other directions. Okay. Let's get these connected on the power as well. So we've used heavy watt there, which is fine. Yeah, it doesn't get reduced on these, so that we'll do that. Oops. So we'll do that. 7. So is everything else 7? No, it's not. No wonder nothing else is getting done. Okay, and we want to dig out as well across here. I think what I'd like to do is to have sufficient production of natural gas. So if I bring this pipe up as well, that can join it over here. Maybe have 2 running on. I think we should be able to get away with 3. I think I should be able to get 3 off one gas system. I think. So that's what I want to try first. Is we'll go for the 3 on 1, and then we'll see whether that actually is sufficient. Now we've got a lot of natural gas here, and I think we need to start pumping this out because it is actually starting to enter into the base. Just slightly. There's a lot of it as well. So these things are really kicking off a lot. So I need to capture those system within. Okay. Where are they? They're coming to do some work for us. That's good. Come on, let's get it done. 88,000. Oh, grief. What's going on there? Oh, right, okay. Let's put... oh dear. We are now starting to have problems. We don't have enough bristle blossoms. We were only 2 short before, now we're a further 3 short. That doesn't bode well at all. I need to get this up and running. I'm actually going to start producing mushy bars, I'm afraid. Just because it's producing them with no real materials. Okay, so we're done there. Let's have a look now. So, If I go back to my liquid valve, I want gas valve. Hang on, no, gas pipes. So that's the carbon dioxide leaving. So we need to get that in here. So to start with, let's just go and put that straight in like so. That will just capture that, so we've got actual gas going through. Oops, 7. So that'll just get the gas going through here and into these. Let's get rid of that. Wherever they've disappeared now. Okay. Right. What are they doing? Is that? Here it's that. Let's knock that down. They really get going once they're actually they're all got the right mindset with it, which is really nice. Okay, so we now should have natural gas going to another one. Okay, so I'm going to cancel that, and I'm actually going to put a gas valve, and it's oops, what am I doing? No, I want to take off, pressing the wrong key, that's what I'm doing. Let's rotate. No, I want the gas valve. Rotate. Thank you. So we'll do that, and then we will do we have gas pipe. What am I doing? Thinking that, because we can then see how that then supplies the unit and how whether. Oops. Alright, sorry, let me just cancel this and dig. Priority 9. That. Wake up. No, what? Seriously? Right, you can dig that one then. Right. Go back to bed. Okay, that's fine. So, that should then allow us to monitor the amount of gas coming through. So, because it seems to be enough for 4 already. Because if that's... yeah. That's ridiculous. I'm wondering how many I can actually get running off this system. Because that will be immense. 6, 7. Perfect. So we want 600 grams because that's really... that'll do. So that's... oops. So we have... no. Why are you... still doing 1,000 grams going through there? They need to come and change this, I wonder. Okay, that's interesting. We now have 4 pumps, or hydrogen, not hydrogen, or is it? It's natural gas generators running off one single pump. This is 1,000. This has got 1,000 going in. That's got 1,000. That's got 1,000. Okay. All right. That changes things around. So let's turn this lot on now. Enable building. Enable and enable. That should. That should be able to cope better now. But then I will also put in additional ones to see how many I can actually get running through this. Because these batteries are fully charged. So, right, okay, so we won't need that. So what are you actually at the moment? Not vitals, I want jobs. So you're an 8 and you're an 8. But Lindsay's a 10. Okay, so you can continue running for a short spell. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. I was actually expecting the hydrogen, no, the natural gas to start reducing. I'm going to let that water down as well, because yeah, should be okay dropping it down there. So I want to see how many more of these I can get running in a row, because that is brilliant. Oh my life, how much? That has got to have a geyser in there somewhere. That's way too much clean water just to be sat on top of there. Okay. Priority. Let's get this up to 7 as well, because that really does need to happen. Those don't need to be 7. None of those do. If it helps dispense the natural gas from that vicinity, that will help. Okay, so that's opened up. That's because it's 6. Up to 7 would help. So, what job? Abe, where are you up to now? You're still an 8. Yeah, that's fine. I love that. Perfect. Do I want it down there? Actually, do you know what? I would rather they did that, because then that should then give way, that with that water going straight down to the bottom without dropping over everything, and having that to go in a single route rather than rather than across multiple tiles. It'll stop the lag that will occur. Right, are we now pumping more oxygen? Okay, so what temperature are we achieving going through here? So oxygen at 24 degrees. So it's coming out at oxygen at 38, and it's coming out perfect. So at least those systems are actually working, and yeah, there we go, perfect. Straight down. Yeah, okay, that's good. We can now build a few more power units, because I'm really intrigued. So how many have we got? 3 set. 3. Yeah, that'll do. I am really, and I mean truly, intrigued on this. That is just immense how much we're actually producing here. And we can do the pipes as well. Go to plumbing. And we don't need to worry about that. So up and up. Down. Oops. Now, all I need now is a void, so I can pump all that carbon dioxide into a void. I've not found one yet. So maybe I should go on the hunt. Because that is going to produce quite a lot of carbon dioxide over a day. So yeah, so 4, 5, 6 generators, batteries, fully charged practically. All this is running beautifully. Have we found any more weedsworts down here that we can actually? No, not yet. So in which case, let's get this priority up on here, because that will take some time to start working. Okay, do that food bit first, because actually no, give you one, because obviously it takes a while for sleep wheat to actually start growing. At least that way we'll be able to have it all planted, and we can start getting the irrigation sorted out, because now we seem to have got a more efficient power solution from one single system. I mean, that's still 1,000 grams going in there. I mean, what's the pressure in here? 4,000, 4,000. So basically this pump is running as most efficient manner it can do. Yeah. I cannot get over that. If that one pump produces enough energy for 6 natural gas generators, which then should allow everything else to continue running, that is... Ooh, hang on. Why are you suffocating? Have I not got oxygen down here? What is going on? Right, okay, so that's a problem. Straight away, the additional carbon dioxide that's coming into this base. Let's have a look at what's going on with the gas. So the gas is coming in slowly, it's getting split down throughout, but this air, we need more, and another air scrubber in here quite urgently, so that we can actually stop any problems. Now water, pipe, plumbing. So we want clean water to there, dirty water. Come on, join up to there. We get that priority 8 because that needs to be produced and put together quickly to manage all this carbon dioxide. Because I can't have my toilets being compromised. I think I'll also put in a plumbing. Let's put a gas vent. Ooh. Yeah, let's put a gas vent in there, and then pipes. So that they can't reach that. Tell you what, I'll deconstruct that tile and set all that to priority 8 as well. Then once they've built it, they can actually seal it off again. So that'll work a treat. If they're the only two little issues I have from doubling the carbon dioxide going in there. Okay, come on, let's build that get the gas vent done. Come on. What's the priority there? Why aren't you doing that? So slow sometimes. Granite. Grief, I'm using a lot of granites. Come on, there we go, gold amalgam, that's it. Oop, no. I'll do. So that should start pumping some clean oxygen into that area. Like so. There we go. That'll work its way around, which will be fine. And once this is operational, water. Why is that one stopped? Why are you not pumping? Why are you not working? Why have you stopped? Oh no. You're backed up. Right, okay. So we need to do exactly the same thing as what we did before. We need to get this polluted water out of here. This is ridiculous. Right. Plumbing. This doesn't look very nice, this, but do you know what? I will rectify this shortly. Okay. And oh dear. I'm out of blossom seeds. Oh no. Cancel. That's all my blossom seeds. Hang on. Okay, so how many have I got now? I've got 9. We'll hold fire from using those. We've got 100,000 calories of food. How are we doing sleet wheat grain? We're doing not too bad. Are they producing? Yeah, once they've done all this, we'll be able to plant all our sleet wheat and they can start growing. Unbelievable, this. Look at all that oxygen. Although it seems to be coming through warmer. How much water have we got down here? So that's 60 odd degrees. Do I need to put a second system in place? I have a feeling, I think I am going to need to, because if that's coming through at 30 degrees, yeah, that is going to be too hot for the base. So, prior tiles, let's get another one of these in. Right, let's have a look how we can fit this in. So we need to have, not refining, it's utilities. So let's put one of these in here. And there. Put the power in. I'm hoping that I won't have a problem with the power. I'm not looking at it. And then I want my gas pipes. So you now need to go there to there. Then you need to go there. You need to go there to there. And you need to go there to there. Deconstruct the gas pipe there. There. And that needs to be priority 8 as well. Okay. Right, let's carry that on. Because otherwise we are going to have, yeah, look at that. It's on the warm side and it will just get hotter. So where's that gas vent? It's kicking out. 30 degrees it's coming in at, which is seriously too much. Right. I need priority that as well. Close your eyes. I need to find a void. I really do need one. I can take that off. Manual generator, I think, for the time being. 9, yeah, that's fine. Invalid construction location. Deconstruct. Come on, deconstruct that. Come on. Ah. Alright, so we're going to have a night without oxygen, that's fine. Production. Okay, so that'll work. So we should knock the temperature down to the low 20s again, which should be sufficient. Let's have a look at the power. So that circuit there is 840. These, yeah. I think I'm going to have problems quite quickly, because realistically these 4 could be on one circuit, and then half of it could be on another, and then I could have put a bit more onto this circuit. So yeah, I might just move those around. If I put a wire through there and disconnect those, then that should, yeah, that should work. Let's just see how it goes. If I start having sort of power strains, then at least right, have you done that yet? Come on, deconstruct. Why did they stop doing that? Okay. So one of those. So what's that now coming through at? 7, 8, 9 degrees. So that's going in at 7 or 8, 9 degrees. What's that sat at? That's sat at 40. Ah, that's because this, yeah, of course, this hasn't got the weesports there doing a job. So that is what will be having an impact, is it? That's 40 odd degrees, that's 35. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay. We'll see. Right, that's been done, so let's get this tile in. Actually, priority 8, isn't it? Okay, so hopefully that will come into operation and we'll start cooling the base down sufficiently. They're slowly working their way down here. This will obviously be warm because of the materials they brought in until everything cools down, which is fine. We haven't actually got any of these built yet, so they're waiting for gold amalgam. Have I got enough gold amalgam? No, gold amalgam. Yeah, I've got loads, so why aren't they building that first? Okay. I'll wait for them to see what they do. I think I need to have another food box down here. Food box, ration box. Well, that's a priority 8 because I don't want to lose food because it's unrefrigerated. How's this working? Let's stop. Oh, blinking heck. Right, stop. Think. Lemon. Right. 9. Sorry. It's a 9. I want that done immediately. Nothing. Everything else has to wait. Because without this running, we are going to have a massive problem. Come on. See what goes on. Only a few more pieces to go. Come on. Come on, one more piece. One more section. Where are you going? Who's doing it? Is that Abe? Yeah, Abe. Right. But why are you not moving? Right, that's no longer connected, so that should allow water to go through. Doesn't it like to have two entrances for water? Why are you not actually happening? Yeah, you're a 9. So why aren't you getting done? Come on. What? Okay, so maybe you don't like that. So let's just deconstruct that wire. Let's put a new vent in. Okay. Priority 9. Get that done. I'll mop up this mess in a sec. Let's do that to an 8, so as soon as they've finished. Actually, do you know what? I'm sorry, but you need to get this done. Come on. Come on. Right. Who's suffocating? Get out of there then. What are you doing? No. Well, get out of there. Ah, because it's red alert. They don't even worry about oxygen. That's ridiculous. Right, that's no longer backed up, so that's now running as efficiently as it can do. I've run out of... Oh, dear me. Okay. My farming has failed. By the looks of things. I've now run out of mealwood seeds as well. You should be able to copy these selections. Oh, there, it does work. Copy selection. Yeah. Right. So I've got no plants. How many have they got? That's got 1. Right, you can be uprooted, you can be uprooted, and you can be uprooted. We are going to put you into these over here that need to be cooled so we're not actually using so much energy. See what happens there. Right, where are you? No? I want that water bottle. Empty building. Right, so where's our Weezeworts then? Perfect, right. So at least that will start... oops, 1. Yeah. Lock that. And then that can all go down to 1. So hopefully then we'll actually have that temperature reduced significantly, so we can then have a cooler base moving forward. Right, what's going on up here? That's still 5, so it really should be all 7. And what's going on down here? So you need to be sleek wheat plant 9. Prioritize. This needs to be 8. All of this needs to be 8. They need to finish doing that so I can actually get some growth. Otherwise, I am going to have more problems than I have at this moment in time. What's that? Why have I got polluted dirt? That's still taking polluted dirt, is it? Yeah, it is. Right. Oh my goodness me. Stress is high. Oxygen is low. And carbon dioxide is extremely high. Okay, but what's the pressure like in here? I wonder for a short spell whether I should close off these and just send... Hang on. Why is this not running? So what's going on here? Why is... Oh. I cancelled the flipping pipe. It's not the pipe, this the ladders. I knocked that off. Oh, dear me. Right, okay. So... Right, once that gets sorted out, we should actually start seeing a vast improvement. What's going on with him? Not in gas. Oh, come on. Yeah, because that's not giving us any oxygen. Come on. Get out of there then. Right. Okay. So this should run now overnight. Because this is all running overnight. These are happy. Temperature. Okay, nothing seems to be straining, properly straining. I mean, that's flashing, it's got nothing on it, unless, of course, I've got a 120 amp somewhere connected to it by mistake, which I haven't. So they're supposed to be able to connect to... Yeah. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Stress is still way too high. Oh dear. Right, what are these set at? These are set at 7. What have I got? Those, no, I am not changing it. It's going down to... This is going all down to 7. Copy settings. Prioritize all that to 7. No, 7! 7! Right, okay. Oh dear me, I can't believe the stress associated to that then. Right, okay, so we've got oxygen going in now at around 10 degrees. That will make a massive difference to this base in the overall temperature. And who's made a mess? Why have you made a mess? You can't get out. Oh, you absolute numpty. Do that then. And you should also have that taken out. Oh no, you can get through, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so Noble was doing my explorating up north, or towards the surface, and got himself blocked in, so... Okay, right. Things are starting to clear. Yeah, starting to clear apart from down here. And I'm also running out of water. That's not a good thing. Let's get some more gas permeable tiles in here because, yeah, I need that. Don't want gas, carbon dioxide floating around either side. And seeing as there's No water in here anymore. Oh dear me. Never managed to get back into this, did I? Right, okay, so where are we at? So, do you know what? I think we'll call it a day there. Our farming's failed. Our oxygen is now starting to sort itself out with the what are they called? Air scrubbers dealing with the carbon dioxide. We're starting to see how many pumps we can run on our single system. I mean, this is still what? 1,000 grams. 1,000 grams. Hang on, where is it there? 1,000 grams. Still 1,000 grams going in. And still 1,000 grams going in. Right, and if we look in here, we still got high gas pressure in here. So, do you know what? Until next time, that's Murphy out.